Alright folks, time has finally come for our June 17th game day. Any CDL fan would be able to enjoy this one, I'm quite certain. Los Angeles Blades taking on the Buffalo Warriors in our main event. That should be a great game. Other great games on tap. We got Roswell up against Minnesota. We got Phoenix and Indianapolis going at it. Should be a great matchup. San Francisco and New Jersey. Good test for New Jersey right there. Other games on tap here. We've got San Jose and Gowanda. We'll see if Gowanda can get into the swings of things there. And let's see, Portland and Philadelphia should be a pretty good battle on tap with that one. Puerto Rico and Bradford, another great game between it'll be brawlers and playas there. So hell of a game day about to be underway. It's a June 17th game day. All that being said, let's get you those stand-ins, where the teams stand right now, and then we'll be off to our first game here on this June 17th edition of CDL Live.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash.
Welcome, Toy Car Demo fans, to our June 17th game day here on CDL Live. A bunch of great games going to be taking place today. No team has a bye. No D-League games happen today either, but D-League's interesting. Heading to the last 2 game days. 3 playoff spots still open, and 11 teams duking it out to get those last 3 spots. Chill. So anyways, we get ready for our first game of this June 17th game day. The Nevada Thunder on the road to do battle with the New York Empire. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the lineups. Both teams bringing the field for this game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Clover starting things off against Challenge. And Challenge has a flip there, 5-0. Empire in the lead. Now comes White Indy for the Thunder. He'll go down, 10-0 Empire in the lead. Yellow Spider now out there for Nevada, trying to keep the Thunder alive in this one. Currently, the Thunder sit last place in the Western Conference, and they are going to lose this game in a shutout. 15-0 in the final. the New York Empire, a dominant win they get today over the Nevada Thunder. Coming up next, Houston Oilers on the road to take on the St. Louis Twisters on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Double fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for the Western Conference battle between the Houston Oilers, who are on the road to take on these here St. Louis Twisters. Let's go ahead and get you a look at the lineups that both sides bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Okay, Marissa Fox's Houston Oilers start things off like nickel and dime, and they'll be going out there against Rowdy. And both cars still up after 2 collisions now. Good solid hits, and we got a 5-5 game. Twisters and Oilers tie. Now comes Blue Dragon 2 for the Oilers, and Diablo 1 coming out for St. Louis, and Diablo 1's down. 10-5 Houston in the lead. Out comes Silver Indy for the Twisters, and he'll tie this game up at 10. White Ferrari now coming out there for the Houston Oilers. Out there against Silver Indy, and Silver Indy gives St. Louis a 15-10 lead now. Close game, but moving along quickly. Whitetail out there for the Oilers, trying to force overtime. Almost had it, and almost didn't at the same time. They'll go at it again, and this time Silver Indy has a good game-winning flip right there. 15-10 the final score. The St. Louis Twisters have the win over the Houston Oilers. Coming up next, the Miami Mafia on the road to do battle with the Milwaukee Mob. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Time to get back to the action here on CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. Shane Geyser's Miami Mafia on the road to take on the Milwaukee Mob. Let's go on ahead and give you a look at the lineups. Both squads bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
And here we go. Monkey starting things off for Miami, and 80 bet out there for Milwaukee. Game on, and 5-0. Mafia have the lead. Coming out now for the Milwaukee Mob will be Monty Jr. out there against Monkey here. And a short battle there. 5-5. The score is tied. Out comes Mach 6 now. And didn't see an interference, but regardless, there was no flip. And they'll stay on the same sides. Another situation. And this time there was a slight interference, which is an interference. Ain't no slight about it. Even if it is just a graze. But nonetheless, neither car was down in the end of it. They'll keep going at it. And that time we are going to have a review. The ruling on the field was that there was contact made right here between Mach 6 and Toyota. So the score as of right now is going to be 10-5 in favor of Milwaukee. But this play is going to be under review. Stay tuned to CDL Live. Okay, my call on the field call. Wow, good thing I reviewed it, and rule on the field overturned. There was an interference there, and that was bad. Wow, how did I miss that? You know, I as a ref will at least judge myself in that point of view. Is not like we've seen in some other sports. NFL NFC Championship game. Anyway,
49ers.
see ya. The win was bullshit. Anyways, Mach 6 still up here, and he and Monty Jr. will continue their battle here. And that time there is an interference, and I think Mach 6 was trying to get across the Niagara River and find himself in Canada there. So go back to their own sides. So here we go. Here we go, Mach 6 and Monty Jr. switching sides, and another interference saving Mach 6. So how long can Mach 6 keep it up against this heavyweight here? And not for very long. No interference that time. Mach 6 is down. 10-5, Milwaukee in the lead. Neon trying to keep the Mafia in this thing. Not gonna happen. Neon goes down, and Monty Jr. getting it done today. 15-5 will be the final. The Milwaukee Mob get the big win over the Miami Mafia. Coming up next, the Dallas Lone Stars on the road to do battle with the Denver Mustangs on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Okay, here CDL fans, we are back and more action here on CDL Live, our June 17th game day continuing. Dallas Lone Stars on the road to take on the Denver Mustangs. Let's get a look at these lineups. Both teams bring the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go, Red Tail starting things off for Dallas, and for Denver it's going to be Purple Custom leading the way, and both cars are going to be down. We got a 5-5 game. And now here comes Purple 300ZX going out there against Teardrop. Came close to an interference, but none is called. It was none. Would have felt him going up against my leg there. Did not. Didn't see any interference. Good flip. 10-5 Denver in the lead. Dallas now sending out Gray Indy to do battle with Teardrop. And Teardrop on fire tonight. 15-5 the final. The Denver Mustangs have the win over the Dallas Lone Stars. Big win for Denver there over that Dallas team. Tough loss for Dallas to take. Both those teams really were in the need of wins, especially seeing how low they sit in the Western Conference standings. And coming up next, a team that happens to be, I believe at the moment, they are last place in the league, the Carolina Wildcats. They want to get some wins definitely this season, and the next game that they're going to play is not going to be easy to get that win. They'll be on the road against the Pittsburgh Destroyers, and that'll be coming up next. Carolina, Pittsburgh, stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Carolina Wildcats. Last place in the league right now, on the road looking to pull off what would be a huge upset. They can defeat Gregory Fox and his Pittsburgh Destroyers, of course, Miku the Cat. That's right, Animals own teams now. Yeah. We'll pause on that one for a second. Anyways, Carolina Wildcats, Pittsburgh Destroyers. Let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Patriots starts things off for Carolina, and we have Yellow Custom 2 out there for Pittsburgh. Game on starts this thing off. Patriot acquired in a trade, and he has the lead here for the Wildcats, 5-0. Carolina in the lead, and here comes What Junior out there trying to tie this thing up against Patriot. Good offensive card, but what brings the defense? No doubt about it. And what gets the flip out of it? Well, what junior there, I should say. What junior getting the flip, tying the game up at 5 apiece? Out comes Mellow 51. He's a smash mouth heavy hitting car. Out there against what junior here. And what junior's defense just too much for Mellow 51. 10-5 Pittsburgh, and out comes Rocket Oil trying to keep the Wildcats in this game. And there is going to be an interference on that one. Off the court. Saves Rocket Oil, saves the Wildcats for the moment. So Rocket Oil will get another chance against what junior here. So these two go at it. What junior definitely looks like he has the advantage, and both cars are actually going to be down in this one. Rocket Oil losing those front wheels, but he was flipped anyway. That front end sinking on him yet again. So tough repairs for Rocket Oil as of late. And for what junior, he is down as well. So 15-10 the score, Pittsburgh in the lead. Carolina's still there with a chance. Mustang 1 trying to force overtime, has to do it against Green Blaze. And Green Blaze has the game-winning flip. That one didn't take long there. 15-10 the final score. The Pittsburgh Destroyers have a win over the Carolina Wildcats. Coming up next, San Antonio Kings on the road to take on the Idaho Cowboys.
On CDL Live. Stay tuned. Butter.
Go, I'm playing Clash of Clans.
Welcome back to CDL Live, all you toy car demo fans. 5 games in and a lot more action to go. Our next one on tap for you, the San Antonio Kings on the road to do battle with the Idaho Cowboys. Let's go ahead and get you a look at the lineups both these squads bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash for wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Sweet 16 starting things off for the Kings. Out there against Gold Gunner. 2 cars about level to each other, and they both take each other down. 5-5 the score. 2 offensive cars going at it now. RPG out there for San Antonio taking on Blaster of Idaho. And RPG avoids the interference. He was up anyway. As he and Blaster continue to do battle here, and RPG is flipped by Blaster. So Blaster now gives Idaho a 10-5 lead, and here comes Moto Blade Jr., who stays up there. So they'll switch sides. Blaster looking for the game-winning flip, and he's going to get a tie collision there. A tie collision flip, or whatever you want to call it. It's 15-10, Idaho in the lead. Now Blackjack coming out at the 5-point gainer spot for San Antonio, trying to force OT. Governor at the captain spot for Idaho, trying to clinch the 15-10 win, and Idaho does get the win. Governor getting the job done there, and the Idaho Cowboys have a 15-10 win over the San Antonio Kings.
People don't play Clash of Clans. The Barbarians are fucking idiots.
Coming up next, Matt Geiser and his Atlanta Avengers on the road to take on Tyler Fox and his Cleveland Wolves on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
It can't go, Mario.
Welcome back to CDL Live, all you toy car demo fans. Hope you're enjoying things so far. Our next game gonna put us 1/3 of the way through this June 17th game day. Matt Geiser and his Atlanta Avengers on the road to do battle with Tyler Fox and his Cleveland Wolves. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what the Avengers and Wolves bring to today's lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go. Clown starts off things for Atlanta out there against Surf Crate Custom. Game on, Surf Crate Custom down, 5-0 Avengers in the lead, and out comes Stock 34. And both him and Clown are down. Or not Stock 34, that was Aqua Ferrari rather. Wrong car, but nonetheless, here comes Stock 34 now for the Wolves with their backs against the walls. Black Marinello out there for the Atlanta Avengers. And Stock 34 has a flip on Black Marinello, and that ties the game up at 10. And now Octanium out there against Stock 34. Game tied at 10. Two good defensive cars going at it here. This should be a fun one to watch. Both these cars got on the defensive end of the game. Look at Octanium putting those skills to use there. Stock 34 staying stable at the moment. Not really getting much air. No flip there. They'll go at it again. And an interference call that time. Yeah, as you can see, the new haircut. Donated to a program called Wax Love. If you've never heard of it, they donate hair to children that went through chemo, or people that went through chemo and lost their hair because of it, and they make the wigs out of them and whatnot, and so it's a great thing. So if you're a dude or even a girl or whatever, you got long hair, you want to get rid of it, it's a good idea, you know. But nonetheless, Octanium and Stock 34 keep going at it here. And look at that defense by Octanium that time. Think of that old Star Fox game. Do a barrel roll. You just did another one. So keep going at it here. Octanium and Stock 34 head-to-head fashion going at it
Do a
here.
barrel roll.
And that time they did both do a barrel roll, and Stock 34 is the one surviving. Octanium landing down on his side. That gives Cleveland a 15-10 lead. Enzo 2 trying to force overtime for Atlanta, and we got an interference call. Back to their own sides they go. We'll do this again. Enzo 2 and Stock 34. Stock 34 still up. Switching sides here. Still up yet again. Both cars still up, as a matter of fact. And this time, Enzo 2 showing some defensive skills. Still a 15-10 score. And this time, both cars go down and have to get back up. So both cars coming close to forcing overtime and or winning the game. So haven't had an overtime game yet this game day. Will we now? Out the interference there. Back to their own sides, and we'll do this one again. And this time, Stock 34 getting it done. 15-10 the final. The Cleveland Wolves. Getting her done.
Get her done.
Get her done. 15-10 the final. The Cleveland Wolves had the win over the Atlanta Avengers. Coming up next on CDL Live, another great game. Well, should be a decent game if the Detroit Devils play well, which they have the ability to do when they wanna. Seems like they just don't always wanna. The Detroit Devils home against the Jacksonville Bangums. That's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Dying with it, I sent some shots at your fitted. Swag CDL.
Indeed. The Jacksonville Bangums now on the road looking to show their swag against the Detroit Devils. Looking to actually put it on display. Heavy favorites are the Bangums in that playoff hunt right now, trying to get in. Of course, the Detroit Devils at the moment trying not to be last place in the league. They're ahead of Carolina, looking to stay that way, and well, Carolina got the loss, so it won't be that hard for them to do. Let's get a look at the lineups. Jacksonville Bangums and Lila Geisler's Detroit Devils.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, let's get this game going. Foggers!
Testarossa going to start things off against Draggy McD, and Draggy McD gives Detroit a 5-0 lead.
That's a new flip out.
Every time a flip happens, it's so now we got Zap out there for Jacksonville taking on Draggy McD. Here we go. And Draggy McD on a roll. Could we see another shutout? And Detroit, for being second last place in the Eastern Conference, somehow they gained shutouts against teams like Chicago. How it happens, we don't know, but Draggy McD one flip away here. Black Spec type trying to keep the Bangums alive in this thing. And he does. 10-5 the score. Bangums fighting back. Here comes F3 for the Detroit Devils, looking to put it away. So he takes on Black Spec type. Good match so far. Defensive skills being put to use here by Black Spec type. Staying up, he's barely surviving there. F3 a car with good offensive skills, and he gets the flip on Black Spec type. 15-5 the final score. Somehow, some way, the Detroit Devils find a way to win here today. Huge upset win over the Jacksonville Bangles.
Yeah.
Coming up next, Brandon Blackwood in back-to-back games. San Jose Storm at the Gowanda Outlaws, and then that will be followed by Tampa Bay and Green Bay. But nonetheless, Storm Outlaws next. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap should be a pretty good one. The San Jose Storm. They are favored in this game, but they are on the road. Looking for what would be a big one for them. Trying to get it over the Gowanda Outlaws. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the Storm and the Outlaws bring for their lineups in today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. You see Brandon's lineup, kind of weird. You have 9-17 out there on the front line, but he's got Wasp there sitting at 5-point gainer. See how this whole strategy plays out.
Be his downfall.
Well, don't say it so quickly, because this kind of strategy has worked for him before and failed for him
That's
before.
good.
But nonetheless, look at this 48 hours in triple threat. Those front ends looked almost identical. Almost. Let's see how this one turns out. 5-0 San Jose in the lead. 48 hours with a flip.
That was just sad.
And here comes Lamborghini now. They'll tie this game up at 5. Ratify now out there to battle with Lamborghini, who is a legend in this league. Played with Gowanda ever since the start. But he goes down against Ratify there. 10-5 San Jose, but here comes Gowanda's defensive player. Ambulance 2, lightweight but defensive. Good at rolling, as you've been seeing there. Another good collision. He'll keep going at it, and Ratify has the game-winning flip. San Jose come close to calling timeout for Ratify's wheels once again, but nonetheless, they get the win. 15-5, the final score. The San Jose Storm, big win over the Gowanda Outlaws.
I have one thing to say.
What? Coming up next, Tampa Bay Gators on the road take on the Green Bay Dragons. That's right, Brandon up against his dog Bolt. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, Brandon Blackwood on the field again, this time with his Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on Bolts. Green Bay Dragons, yes, a dog and a cat own a team in this league by face only. So if anyone wants to step up and take ownership, go feel free. But as of right now, Bolt the dog, Bolt the Beagle, is the owner of the Green Bay Dragons, taking on his owner and master, Brandon Blackwood. Let's go ahead and get a look at the lineups Tampa Bay and Green Bay bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Phantom starting things off against the 1. Game on. 2 heavy hitting cars. And Phantom has a flip. 5-0. Tampa Bay in the lead.
God, my fucking. Oh my god, I hate life.
Shell now out there against Phantom. And Phantom goes down. Shell's low front end coming into effect there. And now he'll take on Battle. Battle and Shell. Offense versus defense, no doubt about it. The only thing that really stands in Shell's way is his light weight. But that front end so low. The only one that, you could say might have a lower front end might be Tyrell. But no interference, both cars switching sides here as we keep going at it. And this time, I didn't see an interference there. So the call is going to stand as a flip. But we are going to run a review. So that being said, the score at the moment, 10-5 Green Bay in the lead, but that last play under review.
I'll stop it. That foo-foo lame shit, I ain't with it. I sent some shots at you fit it. Go ahead. Yo, what the fuck was that? No, I'm sure.
All right, folks, after review of the play, the ruling on the field stands. The Green Bay Dragons have a good flip there and a 10-5 lead. Shell getting it done there, but now has to take on the defense of 47 Ronan. And almost had him there. Both cars almost had each other. They keep going at it, and Shell is getting right under the squad, and Shell has the game-winning flip. The Green Bay Dragons get the win. 15-5, the final. Doggy beats Master here. Who's taking who for a walk today? Dragons getting the win. Coming up next, the Seattle Lumberjacks and the Hartford Homies going to put us halfway through this here June 17th game day. Stay tuned. More CDL Live. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game going to put us halfway through this here game day. The Seattle Lumberjacks on the road to take on Tim Geiser's Hartford Homies. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what both the Lumberjacks and Homies bring to the field in their lineups for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go, Red Jaguar starting things off for Seattle out there against 46 Junior. Good collision, both cars still up. We'll do this again. 46 Junior with the flip. 5-0 Hartford. Out comes Dark Lane. Interference called there. It was a grazing blow. So a turnover Red Jaguar and Spencer there, but we'll do this again. So Dark Lane saved by the interference and would have been saved by another one there, but he's still up. We'll keep doing this thing until we get it right. 5-0 Hartford in the lead. 46 Junior trying to extend it, and another interference call. Dark Lane staying up though. Those last couple of interferences, and another interference call saves Dark Lane there. So, back and forth, another interference. This game going on for a while due to a bunch of interferences. No interference that time. 46 Junior right through that line there. They'll switch sides now. And now back again. Dark Lane and 46 Junior going at it here. Having an entertaining one. No goal there. This time. No interference. Switching sides yet again. No interference that time, and we have a good flip. Off screen, but he didn't touch anything. 10-0 the score. Hartford in the lead as Darkwing goes down. Now comes Buzz off to take on 46 Junior. Both cars are down, and that ends this game. 15-5 the final score. The Hartford Homies have the win over the Seattle Lumberjacks. Coming up next, the Washington Patriots on the road to do battle with the Dayton Rebels. Interesting piece of information so far today. Southeast Division is going up against the Northern Division today. The Northern Division teams so far are 5-0 against the Southeast teams. We'll continue in our next game. Washington Dayton next. Stay tuned.
Every night, doing you right. Go ahead.
Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Washington Patriots on the road to do battle with the Dayton Rebels. Let's go ahead and take a look at these lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash win from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, the Patriots signing out Landlord, and 76 is who Dayton sends out. They're not matching up here. I mean, they got the ability to match up against them perfectly.
Dude, I stopped the video. I meant to tell you I didn't think that they were going to hit on the first collision. I'll start it again. No, I'm just joking. It's going. Fuck yes, it's going.
Aside from Frank's there, it is 5-0. Washington in the lead.
Yeah, it's going.
Toe coming out now. And Toe has a flip on Landlord. 5-5. Dayton ties it. Out comes Blue 5-12. Blue 5-12 down. Toe is up. And 10-5. Dayton has a lead. Northern Division teams unbeaten against Southeast Division teams today. And almost interference, but none there. Cockroach taken down. Toe. 10-10 the score. Out comes Zapper for the Dayton Rebels. Both cars down, and we are going into overtime.
Time over.
Black Phantom out there for the Washington Patriots. 42nd out there for the Dayton Rebels. In OT, here we go. No interference, and 42nd is the flip, and the Dayton Rebels have the win over the Washington Patriots. And what that means is the Northern Division now 6-0 against the Southeast Division. Last team that has a chance to break that streak will be Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico Playas. They take on the Bradford Brawlers a little later in this game.
Fuck. Come just message me saying I'm coming over right now. What the fuck you're not? Go ahead.
Coming up next, the San Francisco Shinobis on the road take on the New Jersey Bandits. Stay tuned. Welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. Wildcat guys are San Francisco Shinobis on the road to take on the New Jersey Bandits. Let's go on ahead. Take a look at the lineups. Both teams bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash win from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Mach 5-2 starting things off against Kid Custom. And Kid Custom has a flip. 5-0 Bandits in the lead. Out comes Black Bullet 1 now. And he'll tie this game right away at 5. Grasshopper now coming out there for the New Jersey Bandits. Almost had the flip there. For an unexpected one on Black Bullet 1.
one heck of a player on that San Francisco side, the first overall pick of the draft in 2014. Switching sides now, and Black Bullet 1 has the flip. 10-5, Shinobis in the lead. Black Bullet 1 going for the win out there against Pink Lamborghini. And both cars are going to be down. 15-10, Shinobis in the lead. Bandits still with a chance, and all lays with Yellow Indy. It's now out there to take on Spec-Type Jr. Both cars still up, switching sides, going at it again. Still on opposite sides here. Team on the line here for both squads. And Spec-Type Jr.'s down. So now the game really on the line for both squads. 15-15, we are in overtime. New Jersey trying to pull off what would be a huge upset. Black 3 out there for the Shinobis. Yellow Indy out there for the Bandits. Here we go in overtime, and we have a tie game. 15-15, the final. The San Francisco Shinobis and the New Jersey Bandits play to a tie. Coming up next, San Diego Lightning on the road to take on the Boston Vandals. Should be a great game. Stay tuned to CDL Live. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game going to put us 2/3 of the way through this June 17th game day. Should be a good matchup. The San Diego Lightning on the road to do battle with the Boston Vandals. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the lineups both squads bring to the field for today's game. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Here we go, Dirty Snow will start things off for the Lightning. Out there against Purple Indy. An interference call to save Dirty Snow there. So, scoreless game. We'll go at it again. This time, both cars down. We got a 5-5 matchup at the moment. So now, coming out for San Diego will be 7 Series, and he's going head-to-head with Vendetta. And Vendetta, the heavier of Boston's defense, getting the job done there. 10-5 Boston in the lead, and now Bandetta out there against 24 Hours. Should be a good matchup between these two. They're both good on defense.
Oh,
24 Hours and Bandetta going at it here.
So that guy hasn't been a bust, Vendetta?
Bandetta has not been a bust, been doing very well as you just saw there. And he's got a game-winning flip that time. 24 Hours goes down. The Boston Vandals get the win over the San Diego Lightning. 15-5 the final.
Okay, I move my foot.
Yeah, true that. Coming up next, the Phoenix Firebirds on the road to take on the Indianapolis Reapers. Matt Geiser on the field for the second time today, hoping for better results. Firebirds, Reapers, stay tuned. Alright fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Phoenix Firebirds on the road to do battle with the Indianapolis Reapers. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what Matt Geiser's Firebirds and the Reapers bring to the field for their lineups today. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Legendary Green Arrow leading things off for Phoenix. This is unusual. Out there against Black Testarossa 2. Old car's going at it here. Old car's still up. Good battle on hand. Green Arrow has the flip. 5-0 Firebirds in the lead. And now here comes the defense of the Indianapolis Reapers without question. Gold Z28.
And he has the flip on green arrow. 5-5 the score. And here comes the defense of the Firebirds. Bully Goat. Bully Goat out there up against Gold Z28. And an interference call there. Game tied at 5. Ooh, Bully Goat somehow riding on 2 wheels, staying up. An interference call there.
I didn't see it.
And another good collision this time. Can't do the little Papa Willie there and get away with it. Bully Goat goes down. The Reapers have a 10-5 lead, but here comes Mika out there for the Phoenix Firebirds. And he'll go straight down. 15-5 the final. And Matt Geyser is 0-2 on today's game day. The Reapers getting the win over his Firebirds. 15-5. Coming up next, Melanie Matthews, Portland Panthers on the road to take on Tim Geyser's Philadelphia Demons on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Should be a great matchup.
Welcome back to CDL Live, you fuckers.
All right, folks, welcome back. As Alex just said, our next game on tap for you, Melanie Matthews, Portland Panthers, trying to pull off a huge upset today. They'll be on the road to take on the Philadelphia Demons. A little fact about this game day: there are only 6 games left, including this one. And so far today, only one visiting team has come away with the win. Monumental. It's been home sweet home game day pretty much. Only one road team, and that was the San Jose Storm beating Gowanda. Can Portland be number 2 today? Let's find out. First, the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Monty starting things off for the Portland Panthers out there against Silver Molina. Game on, and Silver Molina gives the Demons a 5-0 lead. Out comes Purple Fire for the Portland Panthers, and he'll tie this game up. 5-5. Out comes Silver Demon now to take on the offense that is brought to the field by Purple Fire. Defense up against offense here. Both cars going at it. Still a 5-5 game and an interference call. So, timeout call by Portland. Trying to do a little restrain out of the wheels here. First timeout of the game. And it's a short one, but back at it. Here we go. And look at this. Silver Demon is down. 10-5, Portland in the lead. Purple Fire looking for the huge upset. Now taking on Pink Indy. Interference call. And that just saved Purple Fire there.
True test.
And Pink Indy takes him down, tie this game up at 10, but now he has to go up against Solar Reflex. Should be a good battle here. Solar Reflex and Pink Indy going at it. Both cars still up after one collision, going at it again. Pink Indy so dominant. 2013 MVP being put to the test here at the hands of Solar Reflex. And Solar Reflex is down. Demons in the lead, 15-10. Pink Indy going for 3-0 out there against Kodak. Kodak trying to force overtime for the Panthers. Ooh, staying alive there is Kodak. He goes at it again. Whoop. And that one's a no contact. And an interference. So I get my little workout there. Go at it again here. Kodak and Pink Indy. Kodak putting up a good fight here. Hanging on. Doing rolls, trying to stay up, stay in this game. And you gotta commend effort here on the part of Kodak.
He gets a good hit.
Kodak just hanging on here, taking the punishment. Kodak forces OT.
I called it.
Kodak somehow forces OT, and now here comes Sonic Boom for the Philadelphia Demons. Now in overtime, Kodak and Sonic Boom gets the win for the Demons there on the first.
You beat the legendary Pink Indy, but not Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom's just one of the cases. I mean, you got to be a little worn down after taking on a car like Pink Indy for that many collisions, and then Sonic Boom, not too bad. He did very well at the 5-point gainer spot last year, but 20-15 in OT, the Demons, by the skin of their teeth, get the win over the Portland Panthers in overtime. Coming up next, Jim Hull Sr. Chicago Wind Attack home against the New Orleans Gladiators. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Toy Car Demo fans, we welcome you back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the New Orleans Gladiators on the road to take on the Chicago Wind Attack. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what the Gladiators and Jim Hull Sr.'s Wind Attack bring to the field in their lineups for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Golden Rat starting things off for New Orleans, and he'll be out there against Highlight. Chicago sends some defense right away, and that interference call. Not that time, though, but we keep going at it. Both cars staying up, and some good collisions right here. Golden Rat staying stable and sending Highlight backpedaling, trying to hang in there. So an interference call there. And this matchup continues, still scoreless here between the Gladiators and the Wind Attack. And now we will switch sides here. Golden Rat and Highlight still going at it, still scoreless here in this game. No interference there. They'll keep going at it from opposite sides here, and still going at it from opposite sides. What a matchup, and Highlight finally has the first flip of the game. 5-0 Chicago, out comes Menace. Menace and Highlight switching sides now. Ooh, Menace showing some defensive skills. The Highlight up to the task every time, and Highlight has given Chicago a 10-0 lead now. As Menace goes down, out comes Tigray for the New Orleans Gladiators, who stays alive there, trying to keep the Gladiators in this game. Can he do it? From opposite sides of the field now. Highlight good on either side of the field, as is Tigray. And Tigray's going to go down 15-0 the shutout, the Chicago Wind Attack. Perfect shutout right there. 15-0 the final score. They get the W against the New Orleans Gladiators. Coming up next, the New Mexico Monsters on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. Should be a fun game to watch, and it's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, a lot of defense on both sides of the field for this one. The New Mexico Monsters on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. 2 teams battling it out right now for a playoff spot in the Western Conference. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what both teams are going to bring to their lineups for today's game. Nashville Nighthawks and the New Mexico Monsters.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Dragons starting things off first for New Mexico out there against Orange Chevelle. And it's going to be Orange Chevelle getting the flip. Mexico tried running No Fear out first, but now here comes the defense of the Monsters. Futurama out there against Orange Chevelle, who's up to the task here against this rookie in Futurama. So Futurama putting on a good show, as is Orange Chevelle. He's survived a couple of good ones. As he and Futurama collide here, 5-0 Nighthawks in the lead. And now both Orange Chevelle and Futurama are down 10-5, Nashville in the lead, and now it's defense versus offense. Synchro out there for the Monsters, and for the Nighthawks, it's going to be no fear. Ultimate offense against ultimate defense, and they both take each other down. Both cars down, and home team, Nashville Nighthawks, with a 15-10 lead. And 23 will try to force overtime for the Monsters. Not going to be easy to do as he be taking on Extinguish. Extinguish and 23 going at it. Both cars down, both got to get back up, go at it again. Extinguish hanging on. That time they both go down, and again they'll get back up. And Extinguish getting flipped here. He's just taking 23 with him when he goes. Looking for that team winning flip. Ooh, almost flying back himself. And look at that, surviving that time. He's Extinguish and 23. And yet again, the collisions on both sides and the interference that time. Back to their own sides they go. 15-10, Nashville in the lead over New Mexico. And this time Extinguish with the game-winning flip. 15-10 the final. And it still remains all the way up till now. The home team has only lost one game so far this entire game day, and we've only got 3 to go. That's right, that's how impressive the home teams have been today. The Nighthawks 15, the New Mexico Monsters 10. Coming up next, Alex Johnson looking to change that whole spectrum of the thing around. Puerto Rico Playas on the road trying to get the second visitor team win of the night. Not going to be easy task. He'll be taking on Shane Geyser's Bradford Brawlers. Puerto Rico Playas, Bradford Brawlers should be an awesome matchup. Possible Eastern Conference final preview. You never know. It's coming up next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Been an interesting game day so far. We have had 18 games. And the home team in these 18 games has a record of 16-1-1. 16 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie against visiting teams. The Puerto Rico Playas just bounced out of a 3-game losing streak. They actually got a win in their last game. They're looking to keep that good momentum going. Not going to be easy for them today. They'll be on the road to take on the Bradford Brawlers. Of course, no Southeast Division team has gotten a win against any Northern Division team here in this game day today. Players want to change that around. Bradford Brawlers want to keep it going. Let's see what they bring to the field in their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, Alex Johnson's Playas sending out Black Star first. Take on Green Indy from the Bradford Brawlers, Shane Geyser's team. That's when he won a championship with back in 2012, and they both go at it. Both cars still up. No interference. This matchup continues, and Green 7 has a flip on Black Star. 5-0 Bradford in the lead. Out comes who? Who and Green Indy going at it. Green Indy good at staying stable to the ground, not easily tossed into the air. And I think that's got to be the goal for Who here as he takes the home side of the field now. He might want to stay in that side where he's been good, and I guess that home side's been lucky all day. And Who's surviving there as does Green Indy, and this time Green Indy has a flip on Who. 10-0 Bradford in the lead. Down to Black Lena trying to keep the players in this game out there against Green Indy, who's on a roll here today. And look at that, Black Lena staying up somehow. This time Green Indy returns the favor, and Green Indy's down. So the play is fighting back here, but here comes the defense of the Bradford Brawlers in Spinebuster out there against Black Lena, and Black Lena's down. 15-5 the final. The Bradford Brawlers have the win over the Puerto Rico Playas. Tough day for the Southeast Division. The most points gained in that division today was from the Washington Patriots. They got 1 point in an overtime loss against the Dayton Rebels. So maybe the Northern Division not as weak as once thought, but nonetheless. Coming up next, the Roswell Aliens on the road to take on the Minnesota Maniacs on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game about to begin here. Marissa Fox's Roswell Aliens on the road to take on Gary Milazzo's Minnesota Maniacs. Should be a great matchup. Let's go ahead and give you a look at the lineups. Both squads playing the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. F1 racer coming off his repair work. Out there with front wheels bigger than his rear wheels, but he's got 4 wheels out there against side draft, and both cars are going to be down. So we got a 5-5 game between the Aliens and the Maniacs. Now, Dragonfly out there for the Roswell Aliens taking on Green 7, and Green 7 has a flip. 10-5, Minnesota in the lead. And now here comes Spectite for Roswell. Roswell, a team that has been dropping in the standings as of late. And I think they were 7th place in the West coming into this game day, but Spectite keeping the Aliens alive in this game here, taking down Green 7. So now, out comes Black Spinebuster for the Maniacs. Out there against Spectite, which should be a good one. 2 good defensive cars going at it. Black Spinebuster, they're shattering apart Spectite, but Spectite will get the timeout. He is still up, those wheels still on the ground. Just the body got knocked off, so a little tape job will be done, so we are going to be taking a timeout. Score tied at 10 here between the Roswell Aliens and the Minnesota Maniacs. Stay tuned. Alright folks, a quick repair for Spectite, and he's back out there on the field ready to go here against Black Spinebuster. So Spectite and Black Spinebuster going at it yet again here. 10-10 the score between the Aliens and the Maniacs. They'll switch sides here. Both cars standing in there tough. Good defense on both sides of the field right now, and Spectite's down. 15-10. Minnesota in the lead. And here comes Mod Pod for the Aliens trying to force OT. Not gonna happen. 15-10 the final. The Minnesota Maniacs. Another home team getting a win here today. So we will head into our main event with only one visiting team have gotten a win so far. Can the Blades snap that streak, as they will be on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors in our main event? A possible Crash Bowl preview, no doubt about it. 15-10 the final score here. The Minnesota Maniacs defeat the Roswell Aliens. Main event next, Los Angeles Blades, Buffalo Warriors, Alex Johnson versus Gregory Fox. Stay tuned to CDL Live. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome to our main event of this June 17th game day here on CDL Live. And what a main event it is. Alex Johnson and his Los Angeles Blades on the road to take on Gregory Fox and his Buffalo Warriors. This could be the possible Crash Bowl 18, no doubt about it. Blades and Warriors, this should be an excellent matchup. But the Blades got everything in this game day working against them so far. This is the 21st and final game of this game day. Only one visiting team has won this entire game. So, Alex ready for this game, as you can see. So let's see if Alex can break that streak. But first, the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. go get them some crash cold wings. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Coming out first for the Blades is a card that definitely has his name penciled in the candidates for MVP. That is far future, and him and Blue Dragon are going to go down. We are going to start this thing tied off at 5. Now, Greelina out there to take on what? Whoo, good defense by what there? Good defense by Greelina. Good matchup on hand between these two cards. And look at that. What right there to match them. Right there to meet Greelina face to face. But this time, what is down? Greelina, the 2013 Rookie of the Year, getting a great flip there. And now here comes Tyrell, one of the lowest front-end cards in the league for the Buffalo Warriors, trying to tie this thing up. Not going to happen. And Greelina, how you do today? Can you spell MVP? So there it is. 15-5, the final. The Los Angeles Blades get the win over the Buffalo Warriors. 15-5. What a game day. Great game right there. And Greelina putting his skills on display without a doubt, going 2-0. Our next game day, the main event, Tim Geiser and his Philadelphia Demons on the road taking on the Washington Patriots. Other great matchups. Tim Geiser goes head-to-head with Alex Johnson when the Puerto Rico Playas will be home against the Hartford Homies. Also on tap for that game day, the Los Angeles Blades on the road take on the Phoenix Firebirds. Buffalo at Jacksonville. Portland at Roswell. Also on tap, San Diego on the road take on San Antonio. Pittsburgh and Bradford in the War of Western PA. Chicago going head-to-head with Minnesota. Some great games in that next game day. You're not going to want to miss it. That will be coming up on June 22nd, which is a Sunday. Excuse me. Grown men gotta burp sometimes, you know. Anyways, thank you for joining us here on CDL Live. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you'll enjoy many more games with us. And hope you have fun. I mean, this game day was a lot of fun. It was a weird game day, but what an interesting one. What an interesting end there. Alex Johnson's team getting the win. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash cold wings. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash cold wings. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash cold wings. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no